You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
As we last left off, everyone was coming back up through Jzadirune after everyone unlocking their abilities, getting their full gear, getting new gifts, coming back up. That's when Irish Lass called, and Kenny got some particulars from her to try and make it to a pub in the center of Dublin to meet her, and Lim now carries the glow in the form of his Aunt Amy. Yeah, everybody made it. So we will start with everyone after you hung up with Link going up that elevator back into Jzadirune.
Well, I mean, okay, so we've got to take care of Irish Lass. She's going to meet us at the pub, but we didn't really specify when, and the rings are glowing, which I don't know if you were dead before that happened or not.
Thank you for acknowledging that I was dead.
Of course you were dead. We carried your dead body around for a while. I still don't understand the confusion there.
I'm going to call Irvin Cobb then, I guess, if that'll work. I'll call his ghost number.
Okay, yeah. Call the ghost phone. Rings for a while. Hello,
Mr. Cobb, it is high.
Lim, my boy, how are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
You sound
I died.
partially dead.
Yeah, I died.
Okay.
But I'm back.
I didn't see you in the ghost club. I would have taken you for a spritz.
I wish I could have done that. I was actually trapped in my aunt's room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And met with the...
Oh, yeah, I've been there. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Met with a war god.
The war god?
He said he was the war god of where he lived. I don't know if he's the war god.
Well, I'm the war god of where I live as well.
I guess we all kind of are the war god of where we live, aren't we? So
My wife was the war god of where we lived. Ha cha 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 cha. I'm a humorist.
You've had better, Mr. Cobb. Still love you, though.
That was funny back in when I was alive. Now.
I wore an onion on my belt, which was the fashion of the
Style
time.
at the time.
That would have filled up the Nickelodeons.
Are Liz's aunts still there? Are they nearby?
They are.
Do they know that our rings just went off like not too long ago?
Truly.
Yeah.
I will inform them. So they went off while you were in your aunt's room?
When did the rings go off? I think when we were in the
It's like a
white room.
couple hours ago, probably. Time's weird.
Yeah, we're all kind of confused right now.
Yeah, but it was like 2 hours, probably.
That's
Was
all
it
right,
before?
everybody?
Was it before or after we left the Blage?
Well, I mean,
Before,
it was.
I think.
Yeah, you're right.
It was either right before or right after Lim died.
So
I think it was right after Lim
How
died.
much time passed between the time we were about to leave the Blage, and now?
10 minutes? Maybe.
That whole rescue thing was 10 minutes?
Time in
Time's
Jzadirune is
funny
weird.
in
You're in
Jzadirune.
subspace.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's been about 10 minutes then, right?
Yeah.
We think about 10 minutes.
Okay. And you're what? You said you were in the Las Vegas?
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right.
I mean, yes, sir.
I will inform them.
Great. We will be there shortly, or we're going to Scotland first. I know it's not.
Well, we should.
I approve. That sounds good.
Why don't we go back to his house real quick, and then either we need to stay there and your aunts will tell us, or it'll take us a half an hour to go through a portal and get there.
Probably right. Yeah.
If you pass your power
If
checks.
we're able to do it.
If not, Irish Lass will just
I'm
have
a
fucking
seeker
work.
now.
Otherwise, yeah, we'll just hang out in the pub.
We'll just fly out.
We'll rent some Sea-Doos. We'll go over there.
Get a flight out of Barkley Regional Airport up to Chicago,
Yeah.
and from Chicago to
Yeah.
Kyiv, and from Kyiv to.
So what's the plan then?
We're going back to Paducah, it sounds like.
Okay. We'll see you soon.
Good. I'll see you then. Don't forget the ants are very squeamish for. They say to bring the drinks.
Surge.
The
Surge.
cocoa for Cocoa Puffs?
Surge.
Cuckoo. Surge, right.
They're cuckoo for Surge. Chocolate flavored.
Chocolate flavor Surge.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, well, head back. I mean, get Link first, I guess. Isn't he sitting outside?
Yes, please get Link.
Oh, hi.
I'm also here.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry. I'll call Link.
It's all right. Yeah, you call him. Hey, we just hung up.
Yeah, I know, but that was before we decided we were leaving.
Oh, okay.
We're leaving.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm done. I
Are
don't
you
like it.
allowed in here, or do we need to meet you in some back alley of the Vegas Strip? Or
I'll go back to that. You want me to go back to that bathroom where we came out of?
sure, we came out of a bathroom. Yeah.
If I can go back in. I'm also just out here on the curb in front of the hotel.
Okay. Well, we'll just meet you out there then.
Okay.
Click.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Bye. No, you hang up. Love you more. Dana, you coming?
No.
Okay, I figured you weren't, but thought it might be polite to ask.
No. Being away requires extensive planning on my part for my mother.
I understand.
So I will be here. But you see, he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a business card and hands it to you.
I'll take it.
It has his cell phone number on it.
Oh. I'll just
So if you need,
pull out my phone,
do
put
not
it in.
abuse that.
All right, thanks. And then I don't need this anymore. Does anybody want his card?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
And then it's when you get to the top and walking back through empty Jzadirune, get back out, and then looks like he sort of spins subspace around till you can go out through one door, through another door, back into his apartment. And as you step back into the real world, that's when your armor and everything fades off of you. So you're going back to Paducah?
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
only function in subspace, or does it only appear in subspace?
Oh, it can appear in the real world too.
Oh, okay.
So would you like to try first? And if you can, I can make you a door.
Let's do it.
Well, we need to get Link, though, don't we?
I'll go
He,
get it.
he goes over. He goes over and brings up his phone.
I mean, I think it'd be kind of funny if Link had to hitch a ride back to Paducah.
Bring in Link from the curb. And he hangs up.
Feels like that's not the first time you've said that.
It's not.
Feels like a title. Link from the curb.
The man,
Jenny
he's,
from the block.
he's competent in his job, and I enjoy his work, but I've never seen worse luck in a person in my life.
Well, I don't know. I died. How many times has he died?
I don't know.
Not to make it a contest or anything.
As soon as he gets there, I guess that's...
Yeah, it's not long before it looks like the security brings Link up, and he walks in holding got his cooler behind him. Nice. And Dane just nods at him. Well, now it's time to go. And he's, oh, okay. Well, it was cool getting to see the place finally.
Let's go.
Bye, Dane's mom.
Natty 20. I rolled a nat 20.
Easiest thing in the world.
Home we go.
Where exactly do you want to go?
To the Irving Cobb floor, I guess. That's where the sisters are, right?
Yes.
I'm back to them.
Okay, yeah, because you open it.
Or at least, I don't know if we can go directly to that floor, but at least to the Irving Cobb so we
Kenny.
can get upstairs.
We have to stop for Surge.
Oh, okay.
You can just shift that to Walmart.
Walmart.
Perfect. He's
Dr.
making Doctor Strange hand motions.
Can one of us just run in and get it real quick? You just don't stop doing that.
the
Just keep
subspace door
keep that open.
You can run in and get more Surge.
I'll run in and get a bunch of Surge.
How much is a bunch of Surge?
2
20
cases.
2 cases of Surge?
Yeah, 2 cases. I mean, they're going to kill themselves if they drink too much of this. You're going to put them on a Surge diet.
It may not exist in a couple years. We really don't know.
Okay, I'll get 3.
After all those kids die, they discontinue it.
I'll get 3 cases of Surge and 2 bottles of Whiteout.
Get some jolt.
Okay, get the Surge, then go back. You realize you can't. It looks like it won't go into the hotel. The closest you can get is across the street.
That's fine.
because you try to open it and it's like it keeps pushing you back.
Okay.
Every time you try to do
Figured it was probably protected up there.
So yeah, you can come in so on the sidewalk, on a wall by a building across the street.
Okay.
So then you walk back out, then you could walk up, put in the secret code, and go back to the hidden floor. Yeah, and then when you walk in, they open up. You see, looks like they've cleared out a big space, and there are looks like etchings and paint on all these strange designs on the floor, the walls, the ceiling, the whole thing. Different colors, different motifs. It's beautiful, but also jumbled and kind of crazy at the same time. And you see they're each standing in a corner with their eyes closed, all three of your aunts, murmuring slowly.
In different corners?
Yes.
Are they fighting?
I think they're chanting, magicking.
The night time is the right time.
Then
We eat the
Urban
pig,
Cobb just
together we
appears. They've been working on this spell for quite a while, and I have to say, it's very powerful.
That's good.
I am impressed. These ladies know what they're talking about.
That's comforting.
So, tell me of this journey. Sounds like going to Vegas was intense. Or in the Bellagio,
Yeah,
rather.
let's say we didn't. No time to sleep. We went to the Bellagio. I met Dane and his mom, and then he had a deck of cards, and Benji drew it, and he got real strong and stuff. And then I drew it, and I died. And then I don't know what happened after then because I died. But maybe someone else could fill you in.
The Dixie Chicks came over and gave everybody a hand job.
Should have hung out, man.
Yeah, it was. We had to face our better or worse halves.
So everybody turned out okay?
Well, again, Lim died, but
I got better.
he got better.
There
Kenny
is-
got shot in the face.
Totally got shot in the face.
I apologize for that. Sounds terrible.
Well, live by the gun, die by the gun, as they say.
There is a slight difference in your head.
Oh, yeah. I like fish now.
All right. You didn't like fish before at all.
I know.
I think the correct way of putting it is fried fish is fine.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's all right. Yeah, so maybe it's not that severe.
Well, when you die, you never come back quite the same.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. When I die or when anyone dies?
Anybody
Oh,
dies.
okay. I didn't know if I was special.
I mean, you're special, but
Thank you. I think you're pretty nice.
not in the death regard. Oh, what's your plan now?
Well, we're going to take care of this whole Black Wolf thing.
We've got to go to Ireland at some point, but we're really not sure what's what's more important right at the moment because it may be a while.
I guess we need to find out how are our ring things glowing now.
No.
So we probably still got. It looks like the progression is somewhat slow.
Yeah, well, he was close to Vegas, not necessarily close to here.
Maybe he's driving,
Yeah, so
or riding a horse. That would be
if he's a
preferable.
wolf, maybe
Yeah,
he's just,
for some reason-
migrating.
Yeah, we'll see you in 5 months.
For some reason, I pictured them in the clouds, coming after us. But they're
Throwing
probably
spinies out.
they're probably driving cars.
yeah, it's probably
So, yeah.
it's a minivan.
If they don't stop, we got at least 15 hours before they get here.
All right.
It's just a beat up old minivan with a decal of shreds going down the side.
Yeah. I don't know what my conversation or what Lim's conversations with Urban Cobb have been regarding subspace. I don't think we've actually. I don't know if we've ever really talked about it or what.
Yeah, because it'd be probably until you ran into Kenny didn't know how real it was. Or,
Right. So I don't know if we've ever talked about it or anything.
Well, no, he knows about it because he helped your mom.
That's right. Okay. I wasn't going to bring it up because it would take a really long time.
Yeah.
All right, there's this thing called subspace.
Uh-huh.
I read about it I read about it online. It's real. I met my aunt, Kenny's mom.
Really?
Yeah, on the other side.
So you have your own little subspace family thing going on.
Yeah.
It seems like it.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. And this, I guess, is maybe news to everybody. I don't know. because now that we're all like connected and stuff, I don't know what you guys know and what you don't know, but I can heal the glow now. So I got that going for me, which is nice.
This is something fantastic. Okay.
Well, supposedly I can.
All right. Well, let's go get Jill then.
Yeah, it's on my list along with, but I think I want to try it on my siblings first to see how it goes.
Okay.
Or at least one of them. But we have other. We have a lot of stuff to tend to.
It's like, do you try it on the sibling that you like the most or the sibling you like the least?
I want to try it on Ignatius, and it's just because I know he helped put the glow in Jill. Mm-hmm. So, or I think he did at least. It kind of seems like that. So I figure maybe he's the one to start with.
Sounds like a plan.
But
So you're going to your house then?
not yet. I wish, but we have like so many like pots in the fire right now.
We want to try to bang out this task with Irish Lass and see if we can get to her.
And then we got Black Wolf business. Mm-hmm. And then yeah, I think.
But they'll be here with the fairs in town.
Oh right. When is today?
So I think it's 4 days until they would get here.
Oh, and they really are riding horses. All right.
Well, 4 days until the fair starts. I'd imagine they have to get here earlier and set up.
Okay. All right.
Split the difference. 2 days we got.
Okay. All right.
Just to give ourselves a buffer, you know.
Maybe
It doesn't seem like that much time has passed since we left here. Since you said that a whole encounter in Jzadirune is only 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? So we've gone like an hour.
Yeah.
So, if we go to Ireland the same way, then it seems like it
shouldn't be
no
that
big
bad.
deal.
Yeah.
As long as we don't like hang out too long.
As long as we go to the right Ireland.
Well, that's why I got all the, as far as like the pub and the location and as many like details from Irish Lass as I could, because that gives me the extensively researched option to roll a gate or a subspace door to a D20 as opposed, or to beat 20 instead of 25.
Smart.
So
heck yeah.
we can go if you want. We got to call her, I guess, and let her know that we're on the way. Didn't we get her? We got her number on your phone there, Lim, didn't we?
Yeah.
You want to ring her up? See, do y'all want to do that now, or did you want to?
I mean, yeah, probably better to get that off the checklist while we've got a minute. But I think, if I remember the conversation correctly, she just said, "I'll meet you there." I think she expected us to be coming right now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why I was...
Or we could just go, and then if she's not there, we'll call her.
If she's not there, we'll just hang out in fucking Ireland for a little while.
Drink
It's
a little
Ireland.
bit.
We got a couple of days. Why not?
Your cell phone rings.
Oh. Scares
Where the
me.
hell
Is there a number on there or anything?
Blake.
Oh. I'll answer. Blake.
Hey, Lim. So I wanted to call you. I talked to Irish Lass and gave her your number. And she said she would call you.
Yes.
She didn't really believe me. It
Yeah.
sounded like it. She said, well, maybe I'll call him sometime.
We talked to her.
She's already called you?
Well, let me ask you a very important question.
Okay.
It might not have been her. When she talked to you, did she sound Irish?
Like Canadian Irish.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, did she call us?
Sounded like someone
the
doing their
true Irish.
Right, of course. Yeah.
sounded like someone doing their best approximation of Irish.
Yes. Then yes, we talked. We're going to meet her.
Sounds like an 8th generation Irish American trying to use an Irish accent.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. That was it. Yeah, it was her. We're meeting her at a pub.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you want to come?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Where are you?
I am...
Oh, wait. I'm going to give the phone to Kenny. He's driving the bus.
Okay.
So he might have questions for you.
Well, I might be able to come to you easier.
Oh.
Because if you tell me... Okay, so I figured it out. Like, I'm pretty good at opening these doors. If you can tell me...
Well, Kenny's pretty good,
descriptively... Okay, let me talk to Kenny.
Just getting defensive.
Hey, what's
Kenny's
up?
good. He's really good. He just... Here.
He just opened one. He failed every time except this one time, like a minute ago.
And Dane made a face like maybe he had rolled a 20, if that's a thing.
Okay.
Hey, Kenny.
What's up?
So I think I'm pretty good at opening these doors. If I have like a good description, I think it's usually pretty easy for me to open doors to go there.
I'll give him. He sounds like a seeker. I'll give him, as having lived here my whole life, I'll give him the description of where we came out when we came back to Paducah from Las Vegas, of where to jump down to the color of the paint on the walls out there. You know.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring my girlfriend too.
Oh yeah,
Wait, whoa. Yeah, go for it. If you can't get here, I'll see if I can get to you.
Yeah. You see outside. You can look outside the window and you see a subspace door opens
is that
up.
your door out there, man?
Yeah. Can you see this? And it looks like you see what looks like some kind of rod stick out of the doorway.
Yeah, the rod just poked out of the doorway.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. We'll meet you out there. I'm feeling like maybe not
That's
bringing
him?
him up to the floor. Yeah, he's coming. He's opened the door, but I'm thinking maybe not bringing him up here.
Oh, okay.
Let's meet him downstairs. We'll meet you downstairs.
You
Cool.
afraid he's gonna drink all our surge? Or?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Did he really?
What? You guys have surge?
No.
So he's outside. He's coming outside right
Do you
now.
have bagel bites?
Yeah.
Go with the
He
surge.
fell for it? No shit.
No
Awesome.
shit. Let's get him.
Wait.
The mouse is in the trap. I repeat.
All right. So y'all, let's go downstairs and meet Blake
Yeah.
and his girlfriend.
I'll be there. I'm just gonna, while they go down, I'm gonna place one can of surge next to each chanting ant, so they come out of their chant with a nice surprise.
Chanting ant, a chant, a chaunt.
Chaunt,
Chanting aunt.
chaunty.
Yeah, you see one of them looks like an eye barely cracks open, smiles and nods her head. And then you guys open the doors to the front of the Irvin Cobb, and you see across the street somebody with dark sunglasses. Looks like they have red hair that's kind of pushed down, very skinny, wearing a white T-shirt and basketball shorts and sandals. And they, with those dark sunglasses, they have a long staff almost, kind of swishing it side to side.
Oh.
And you see holding on to his arm is a thin brunette, long hair and a ponytail. Looks like she looks very concerned, kind of looking side to side. When you guys open up, that's when you see his head come up. Guys?
I guess that's why
Yeah?
he wanted to bring his girlfriend.
Us? Oh,
See if he sees it. No, it's
never mind.
Yeah, it's us.
No, we're not here. So he just waves his arm. So, I'm blind.
Yeah.
What the fuck you say?
Here, I'm blind. Oh, and this is my girlfriend, Laura Beth.
Hi.
She's just, hi.
Welcome to
Welcome to
Paducah.
Paducah.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks.
That
We
was
like you
weird.
here. Oh,
First time, huh?
I've never done that before. I've been in his special black space before. But not, shut up. Shut
tell us
up.
about that.
Did you bring me across the
TMI.
country to meet perverts?
Does he know anybody else?
He's like, I hope so. I hope that's exactly what I did.
Not why he did it, but it's a bonus.
Can you remind me how we know Blake?
He is Mambo
boards.
69.
Oh, okay. So he's from the message board.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Continue.
He's like, so are we going to fucking Ireland?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Okay, awesome. And Laura Beth looks very concerned.
Do you not have your passport or?
Hey,
No, oh my God, do we need a... I didn't bring anything.
Good news.
He just said, let's go, and I came.
We're not going.
Oh my God.
I don't get it.
That Jill's a lucky girl.
We're not going through customs, so if
I
we
do,
don't-
and then Blake licks this motion where he licks both of his hands, and then like he's doing a tree trunk, which is actually a motion real life Blake Woods makes a lot.
Yeah, so I mean, Ireland?
let's
just look
go.
at Kenny.
If y'all are ready, we can go.
What
Yeah.
do you want me to show you guys? His door is still open behind him. Can I show you guys something real quick?
Yeah.
I think
sure.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
See, he and Laura Beth walk back into the door.
I'm walking in.
Yeah, when you walk in to his subspace, that's when you see what was sunglasses is now a Geordie LaForge visor, and his blind cane is now a bright red, looks like a soul quarterstaff that he's just holding in his hand. And he looks, okay, now I can actually see you guys. Great. I don't know why, but I can see if I'm in subspace. So I spend a lot of time here.
Cool. Understood.
So, and then, Laura Beth's like, yeah, no, that's pretty cool. So, okay, that's all I want to show you guys.
Oh,
I want to show.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Well, you're making the sign for white supremacy, so I can't say I like that very much. You're making the sign.
Benji, we talked about this.
I don't like this one.
You met my great-great-great-grandpappy. You think there's that much blonde hair and fair skin? It's just by coincidence.
Nice subspace.
Okay. Thank you. You see you're standing in, you see the normal black spaciness of subspace, but you're on a football field that has lots of arcade machines and then a desktop computer sitting in the middle. And then a large oven with a lot of bagel bites in it.
I mean, when pizza's on a bagel.
Yeah, you damn right, you pizza anytime.
Yeah, pizza anytime.
And Laura Beth just, I'm really sick of bagel bites. I'm really sick of bagel bites.
Have you tried Hot Pockets?
Caliente pockets. Okay, well, let's go to Ireland now. I just want to show somebody that.
Yeah,
I'm just proud of it.
That's awesome.
I think it's cool.
Hopefully you can see in hours.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That'd be
Okay.
neat. Have you been in any one of those?
No.
Oh, wow, this is
No.
gonna be cool then.
Okay, awesome.
Maybe you can see in
I'm all for
Ireland.
it.
That's what I was thought he was going to say. I thought you were going to say, hopefully you can see in Ireland.
I don't think that's how blindness works. But
Ireland's in
should we
subspace,
know?
right?
I'm pretty sure if you drink a Guinness in Ireland, you can see.
I read that in like U.S. News, I think.
Okay, so then you guys can walk out of his space back into Paducah.
we ready?
I think. Do you need to close that before we open this?
Oh,
like, is
yeah.
that going to be
He waves his hand and it
like a
disappears.
weird thing? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to leave it there. You're right.
He's waving his hand at something that's not the case. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I got this. That's a stop sign.
I heard this.
It's gone, isn't it?
All right, I'm gonna roll for a door. Fucking fail.
He assists you. As a seeker, he could do that.
Still a fail. We're walking to Ireland, guys.
It's weird. It looks just like in front of the Irvin Cobb Hotel.
Welcome.
Oh, they have one of those here
tell
too.
me and I can try.
Give it a shot. I'll give him the details.
Kenny, you're embarrassing me. I told him you were really good at this.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. I'm better at it now, but not good.
Yeah, you could roll to assist him as well.
A 3.
Plus, what, you have 7?
Yeah, 10.
10? Okay, yeah, assisted. Nope.
How long to wait before I try
All right,
again?
Lim, I know this isn't
Tomorrow.
your thing, but
Tomorrow.
Here we go. You guys ready? We're going to Ireland. Who's helping me?
me.
No one? All right.
I'll try.
Hell was that? No.
Blake assists you.
What's needed?
Did you roll a 20 or something?
No.
Or was that your
No,
that
was a
ultimate
fizzle.
online fizzle?
No, sorry.
Okay.
No.
Well,
You know, there was a time where I thought I'd be good at this, but turns out I'm not. You gonna come inside, drink some Surge?
yeah, okay.
All right.
I do really like Surge.
I mean, might as well.
What manner of is it one per day regardless, or can I rest and try again?
I'm going to tell you to take a short rest and we try again.
Hey, Laura Beth, can I ask for a favor?
Maybe.
Don't look at me. I mean, you're the.
You've been very offensive so far. I'm not even sure what your name is. And now you're asking me for favors.
Oh, that's White Power Benjamin.
Yeah, WPB.
White Power Ben's the man. Yeah.
Will you take a picture of us in front of the Urban Cobb?
Yeah, okay.
Do you have a camera?
Yeah, I've got the throwaway cameras I bought at Walmart with the sisters when we met the lady and her kids.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she clicks it over. Okay.
You can use this for the new band poster, just us in front of the Urban Cobb.
I love it.
How many do you want?
Just a couple, whatever,
Okay.
Make it look good.
I was gonna say make some rock
Just
and roll
the 4 of you
poses.
together. Okay,
Yeah.
Yep.
cool. Click, click, click.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do like photography.
Now we have to go send it off and wait a week for it to get back.
Why didn't you ask me to take the picture?
I think you know why, Blake.
I know. I like making people feel bad like that for a second. Because they don't want to say why they didn't ask me. So they just feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's because you're blind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
Right.
yep.
Okay. We're on the same page.
Actually, it's because he's a ginger, but whatever. How long do we have to, do they need to wait before trying again?
I say like a 10-minute rest and you try again. I think that's
okay.
fair.
I got Surge inside.
Okay. And once you're inside, you could conjure a door inside, but you couldn't go from the outside in. But if you could conjure a door and leave if you needed to.
Okay. So I can try now.
Yeah, you guys go and rest for 10 minutes, drink a surge.
Better. But I got to beat a 20 for...
Yeah, you had to be to 20.
I haven't been there. Yeah, didn't work. I'm trying one more time.
Okay.
Spinning a red ship.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, let that be your assist reroll, and then you can roll twice again with that chip.
I'm keeping this door open when we get to Ireland.
That's probably a good idea.
Fuck. Nope.
That's one.
That's
You get-
11.
You can
Oh,
bring-
I get 2 more.
Yep.
I get another try.
Advantage roll.
There we go. Hit it.
Opens up.
All
Nice. All right, I heard that. Let's do it.
I think we should take
Go
a
to
couple of cans
Ireland.
of Surge for Irish Lass.
Good idea.
Go buy some new surge. This is our surge.
I'm heading through.
I don't want to disturb my aunts in their chanting, so I will ask Mr. Ghost Cobb to
We've been over this, Liz.
just whenever they're done, just please let them know that we went to Ireland. We'll be back soon.
Sure.
Be right back.
After you got back from Las Vegas, you went right to Ireland
I mean, it's the truth.
with a blind kid and his girlfriend.
It's a euphemism for just doing mushrooms or something.
Because you see it, then Lord Beth turns and looks at Irvin Cobb and starts to panic a little bit.
He's cool. He's all right.
Blake just, oh, what's wrong? What's going on?
There's just a ghost here, Blake. That's all.
Oh, is that all?
Yes.
Dude, is there for real a ghost here?
Yes.
Looks like he just starts like walking out with his head. He's got his staff.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Come here, ghost.
His name is Irwin Cobb.
Ghost.
Mr. Ghost Cobb.
Ghost Cobb.
You
The
see
real
Lord,
Ghost Cobb.
Lord Beth stops for a second.
You're
Oh,
good.
that guy who hosted like the 7th Academy Awards. And I rolled a
you know?
I rolled a 19.
I didn't know you knew Irwin Cobb.
And he goes, yes, I did. I like this one. It's like, well, I really want to go to Ireland, guys. Let's go to Ireland. This has been a good trip so far.
Irvin Cobb said that?
I would love to go to Ireland. But alas, I am not able.
They've got great whiskey, I'm told.
Speaking of alas, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack as many indigenous wildlifes as I can with me, so that we can disrupt their ecosystem.
Squirrel.
A weird looking snail. I bet they don't have that over there.
Do they have
This
Irvin
potato
frogs?
beetle.
Yeah, frogs.
Ravens?
Yeah, you guys walk through into. Did you open it to the pub?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know the exact place, so probably outside the pub.
Yeah. So you guys you walk out into an alleyway.
Okay. Will the door stay open, Doctor Strange style, or do I have to roll to get us back home?
It will. If you keep it open, it will stay open. But you also have the option to lock it if you want.
Like lock it, but it's still available.
I'll lock it.
So I think it's like a DC 10 check to lock it, maybe.
If you can't lock it, we'll just stick some trash or crates in
Yeah, cover it up.
I like how you
They will
think that's a good idea. I love
Do I have to
this.
roll to unlock it?
Just put like a pallet over it. Yeah. Naruto style. It's just a cloth that's the same color as the wall.
Not a portal.
I love this.
Do I have to roll to unlock it? Or just to lock
Just
it?
to lock it. I could say once you establish the lock, you could unlock it. That's a D10.
Was that what I'm rolling?
No.
You're rolling a D20 DC. You have to roll a D20 and get
Oh.
the 10.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So yeah, you just could have swirl it. The colors swirl inside of it, and it stops. So now no one but you can access it.
Okay.
Because if you were to just leave it open, anyone could come in and out of it.
Gotcha. All right, let's go to the pub.
All right, yeah, because you just walk out of the alleyway and you're in the middle of Dublin, very busy, middle of the day. It would be the middle of the day. You know the time change from Paducah to Ireland.
I think it would be the day because it was at night and at home.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they're like. I mean, they're going to be roughly on GMT, which is what 5 hours ahead of Eastern time, so 6 hours ahead of us, something like that.
Yeah, and it was pretty late, so
Was it?
yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say it's morning.
Okay. Then, yeah, you see you're in front of the, I don't know, what would they actually name an Irish pub in Ireland?
It'll be something like O'Grady's or
The fox
Something.
and the fox and the hound.
no, that's a British. That's more of a British thing, I think.
The Wrinkle Dog.
Sanford and Son.
I like that.
Mick Sanford's
The Maxanthrodo son. Okay.
The Beef O'Brady.
Pub in the center is a Beef
Beef
O'Brady's. Yep, that's it. You're in front of a Beef O'Brady's.
I hear it's the first one.
The original.
Hey, look, there's beef.
Established 1697.
Effect the event.
All right, are you going into Beef O'Brady's?
Sure,
Yes.
yeah. Dressed up like a cowboy and whatnot.
When you you walk in, and it's not many people in Beef O'Brady's ever, especially not in Ireland in the morning. But make a investigation.
Ireland.
We all make investigations.
17.
It smells weird in here.
Ireland smells weird.
Are we all investigating?
Yes.
At 22.
17. Oh, wait. 18.
4.
9.
So the two of you, Liz, Blake, and Lim, all on the same level. Don't see anything. You see,
So much great stuff in here.
you see in the very back. You recognize her from the video, as you see Irish lass at the back of the main room.
I will approach.
Yeah, as you approach, she stands up. She has very, very long, curly red hair.
What did she say her name was? Did she give us her name when we talked to her on the phone?
Nate said it was Abigail.
Abigail. Abigail.
How do you know that?
My name's Kenny. We talked on the phone. I have something for you.
Because she's still very guarded.
Who has her? I have her bracelet, don't I?
No, I sold that.
Came all this way for nothing. I think I have it. I'll take out the bracelet from my bag and give it to her.
Yeah, she takes it and looks at it, and when she turns it over, and as soon as she reads the inscription, you see she bursts into tears and collapses on the floor.
I'll offer to help her up, and
You see, it takes her. It's like she's in her own little world for a little while before she looks up, and she takes your hand and stands up. So it's true. It's true. He's gone.
We tried really hard.
we really, really did. And his last, I promise you, his last thoughts were of you, and all his last concern was that we find you and give you this and tell you he loves you.
You see, she's just crying. She puts on the bracelet. Well, thank you. I want everything, please. What happened?
The whole thing, or just how he died?
What happened?
Just what we found out about him. I
You
mean,
know.
I'll tell her we met him in Jzadirune. He'd been cursed and turned into partially, was turning into a What were those
A
things?
realtor goblin?
A realtor goblin.
Realtor
Yeah.
goblin.
That gives her pause.
Don't ask. I'll go through the whole story. Just fill her in. Let her know.
He couldn't. I told him not to go in it without me. It was dangerous. We were fine together.
Did you
But
meet
he
him in
couldn't-
subspace, or did you meet him?
We met on the message boards, and we met in subspace.
Oh.
He couldn't stay away. It was like a compulsion. He had to keep going back, and he even just started ignoring me, going back into Jzadirune. So something bad eventually happened. I don't know. He was never obsessive before, but then suddenly he was.
Could see that. The place has a weird effect on the people that go in there.
He couldn't leave, so I don't know if maybe he was infected.
Well, that's the thing, is if he just started doing that all of a sudden, could it be possible that somebody put the glow in and compelled him to be there? But it's also, if he went in there and just couldn't find his way out, I mean, we had to do a lot of searching before we found a way out, and there was 4 of us.
And he tried to leave. He told us that he tried to leave and that he couldn't.
And we tried,
we
to,
tried
get
to
him
get him
out
out.
many times, and it just fate wasn't having it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I've read about this glow. Who would have given it to him to keep going into Jzadirune? But a person can give it? I've read that it sometimes happens. If you're in subspace, you can just randomly get it.
Yeah, a person can give it.
It's rare, but some people have the ability to imbue people with the glow.
So that her face gets stony at that point. So someone essentially murdered him then.
Possibly. We don't know who would have done it. We didn't encounter the person, anyone other than him, and enemies when we were in
There's
there.
a chance it could even just be
And it could have just
programmed
happened.
in with Project Mindful. I mean, there's that possibility too. I mean, it could have just been something that was triggered by that place.
Where was Nate from?
Salt Lake City. Well, you see, looks like she conjures a door behind her.
Oh, you did that real easy.
I rolled pretty good.
Shut up, man.
It's not my gift, but I rolled pretty good. Well, if you wouldn't mind, I know that you're sort of linked together once you travel into someone's subspace. I'd like you to come into mine, and that way, if you need something, I'll help. I want to help you. I'll repay you however I can.
Oh, well, thanks. We didn't really do anything, though. I mean,
Well, you tried, and you answered a question I could have spent the rest of my life asking.
Did either one of you use the Huckleberry Orb? Do either of you intend to?
No, I've already picked
I've
mine.
used my. I picked
got
the healer one.
He took healer, and I picked a different skill. So that's just sort of floating out there now. It's just for whatever.
I mean, it doesn't do anybody any good except for another subspace user.
Do we have it?
I mean, we
You
have
do.
to.
I
So
mean,
either giving it to Blake or Irish Lass maybe make more powerful allies.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
I mean,
I didn't
if
even
y'all
think-
aren't going to use it, then
I didn't think of that. I love it.
We can't use it, so it's not a bad idea.
I mean, yeah, that is a good idea. I feel like Blake's been a real big help so far, too. So
yeah.
it almost seems like Huckleberry would be really fitting for him.
Just thought I'd mention it.
That's a great idea. I wish I'd have thought of it. I love it.
Oh, thank you for the blue chip.
Oh, and I also meant like 6 sessions ago to give one to Dave.
To me?
A green chip to Dave.
Why?
We
Just
don't
for a
know
thing?
yet.
It was,
Oh, I was saying what the green was for. We don't know.
yeah,
Oh,
because it was something that was revolving around Nate.
okay.
This break.
I'll take it.
It's a break in case of emergency chip that
Break in case of Nate.
Mystery thing that I ask you if you want to use it. Well, she leads you all, asks you to come into her subspace.
Yeah, I'm going in.
You see the interior. Everybody goes in. The interior looks like a warmly lit castle
Oh,
with these big overstuffed leather chairs, a table in the middle filled with grapes, cheese, beer, all sorts of food.
very nice in here.
Thank you.
Cozy.
question. Can you still access somebody's subspace even when they've moved on?
I tried. We were linked together, but I couldn't. It's like it just wasn't there.
You didn't go into a lot of detail about how the glow works, but I assume you figured that out because you spent time with.
I assume I figured that out too, but I don't know. I haven't had a lot of experience with finding it or removing it. Why?
Should we maybe start investigating each of your subspaces to make sure there's not something there?
I mean, I think that's a good idea.
The only reason I asked about Nate was, I mean, if it was still accessible, could you see if he was actually affected by the glow? But now I'm thinking, well, we should probably use that as a precaution for each of us, including you two, and I hate to say it, but maybe going into our subspace, because we have subspace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you
Doing
all
a sweep.
Yeah, just sweeping for bugs.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I don't think I'm really good at finding it, but hey, I'll take a look.
As a
The thing is-
seeker, I might be.
The only one who could access it, unless you're naturally cross paths, like Nate and Irish Last naturally cross paths. It takes a tunneler to connect,
Right, but I mean, I
which
kind of,
Aurora does. So,
but like we're in her subspace now,
mm,
and we went to Blake's subspace. We've been in both of their subspace. I'm like saying, like, maybe you guys who know what you're looking for go in and start looking around, poking around subspace, and seeing if you can find that a glow has been planted.
I mean, we are pretty new at this, so I don't know how good we'll be able to do. But yeah, I think it's great.
I'm saying
It's worth-
it may be impossible for all I know.
It's worth sniffing around, right? I mean, as dangerous as the glow is, which I mean, it
Right.
is dangerous, seems to be. So
so you guys all seem to be pretty good friends and travelers and know what you're talking about with subspace.
we're a band.
Oh, all right. Is there, I don't know. It seems like you're on a mission.
It's like the Blues Brothers.
Is there something? Are you a band doing goodwill, or I don't know, to come all the way here to went through Jzadirune together?
We kind of got pulled into a bunch of crazy stuff that I guess probably most bands don't go through. I don't know. This is my first band, so
Pretty unique experience, I'm going to go ahead and say.
Well, if you go into Jzadirune, or if you're, I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing, I want to help. So, however, I don't know how I can do that or when you would need me, but I'll help. I'm afraid of Jzadirune, but I want to see if there's something there. See if there's something that can give me an idea of what happened.
Well, it's going to...
You see Blake's like, I've been poking around a little bit.
Oh, you need to not do that.
I know. It's not smart. It's dumb. And Lord Beth's just like, yeah, it's dumb. Yeah, I know, but I could open a door and I GTFO if something ever happens. But, I've been exploring around some.
Don't do that alone anymore.
yeah, it probably isn't a good idea to do it
I
alone.
know.
And if to Irish Last, we're done with it. We finished it out. We've been back since we were there, and it's as if it's the same as it was when we left. Ours was different than y'all's, and we take you back. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to reveal anything for you.
Yeah. And then she looks back toward her door. And who are you? And you see Link is standing with his cooler drinking a beer. I forgot I was here too for a second.
Yeah.
But no, I'm their manager. Good to meet you. Well, and I'll give everyone 3,000 experience points for completing the mission of finding Irish Last and returning the bracelet.
So, Dave, you and I should be the same, right? And they're different?
Probably.
Is that right?
Yes, I'm a level ahead of you, and he's like level 800.
What do you have?
What do you have? I'm 6,900.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, good.
All right.
Nice. She just wanted to make you say 69.
I wanted to say it, so it all worked out. I don't know what I need.
So you guys leveled up then?
I need to do it.
Yep, because it was 6,500 to level up.
Okie doke.
Want to take a break and pen to paper and level yourselves up?
It's up to Tyler.
Do you ever take a break, pee, do everything, level up a little bit? All right, welcome back.
I just realized that it hasn't been that long since we fought ourselves, and I never healed myself in any way. So I'm gonna ask Abigail if I can eat some of her magic grapes on her subspace table.
Sure, go for it.
So can I eat some grapes and?
They're haggis grapes.
I don't know if you want to do that. I'm pretty sure haggis isn't vegan.
A bunch is haggis Scottish, so it's entirely not appropriate. Yeah, so then you can
We
use
are in
however many
Scotland, I don't
D10s.
understand.
You have 5 D10s you can use
That's per day.
Yep.
5 D10s
per day. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do 1 D10.
Okay, so D10, and then add your Constitution modifier. That's what you heal.
Okay, that's fine. You say plus my Constitution modifier?
Yep.
Okay, that's better. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you eat that grape, and suddenly all your wounds start healing up. Where
Good
you were
grapes
stabbed
here.
by yourself.
Thanks for the money.
Have you had the grapes in Japan? The $100 grapes? They're really
I'm sorry, what?
$100 grapes.
For how many?
One. It's one big grape.
It sounds like a scam to me a little bit. Do you think?
They're good.
Are they $100 good?
I didn't spend $100. I opened the gate, I stepped through it, I took the grape, and I
You
left.
stole the grapes?
Hell yeah, I did.
I'm in
not
a
gonna-
grape thief subspace right now.
I'm not
looking
gonna
for the
spend-
glow. I'm looking for it. I'm looking. I'm picking up duvets and looking under.
We're God's limb.
All the grapes.
You're not a street rat or a riffraff.
So imagine all that free Quiznos.
Just take it out of the oven. Open a gate.
Or Captain D's. Sorry.
I could go for some fish and chips. You do that here in Scotland, right?
Yeah. Well, in Ireland, we do some. Come on.
Tom.
Hey, well, let's just go over to London real quick and get some fish and chips.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not the worst idea in the world, actually.
I mean, sure, why
We
not?
got time to kill. The ants are chanting. They're chanting. And so
Sure. Sounds good. I'm looking for the glow, though.
I was really excited about eating at Beef O'Brady's, but
Don't be.
She's like, you don't want to eat
Don't
here.
be. Some of the weirdest diarrhea I've ever gotten was when Dave and I got the fried platter at Beef O'Brady's and split it.
fried platter. It was literally a plastic plate.
Just deep fried. Eat your microplastics, American.
Okay, so sorry, this is a tangent, but because you talk about a deep fried platter, I have to ask: has anyone here had fried butter? I didn't even know this was a thing, but they had it apparently at the fair.
Oh,
I've heard of it.
course.
I've never had it.
I didn't know it existed.
I knew they fried up a lot of shit at the fair,
Yeah.
but I didn't. They've come
I mean,
to
if
a
you
new
can fry ice
level
cream, why
with
not fry butter?
So did you eat it?
No. I was
Hoping you had a
hoping.
report for it.
No, I didn't have anything at the fair because
Good choice.
it was all $40.
Yeah.
Henry had ice cream, and that was all right.
Funnel cake is always a go-to. If we go to the fair, Tony has to get a funnel cake.
Can't. Still to this day, can't do it.
Really?
I associate it so strongly with horse shit from Tater Day.
Ah.
So I remember
I get
as a
it.
kid,
I
I'd
get
always
it.
see the funnel cake and smell horse shit. So I cannot eat funnel cakes.
Fairs are the one time per year that I will eat a corn dog. That's what I always associate with the fair.
Yeah, like a corn dog.
I
So,
love a corn dog.
so are we going to go eat fish and chips or?
I mean, I'm looking for the glow. Sure, as soon as
Oh,
I
you're gonna
how
look
do
for the
you-
glow- Yeah, I mean,
How do you find that?
I'm just looking.
Okay.
Is she asking me or
Let's
are you
go.
asking me?
No, she's can't you tell by my accent? Either Slash is asking you.
No, believe it or not.
that was actually Link.
I feel like Irish Lass's accent has been, if anything, mildly Transylvanian.
Give me
Are
a second,
are you
Dracula.
looking for the glow?
I'm looking for the glow, Gary Oldman. Please slow down.
I would like to find the glow.
A little too Count Chocula.
1, 2, 3 parts of the glow.
You have so much glow in here, girl. What the hell?
that's just glitter. I'm fabulous. Well, I mean, do you know what we would be looking for when the glow?
No. I'm new at this, Benji. But I'm going to poke around.
Do you know anyone that has it?
Yeah.
Well, if you know they have it, let's go look there.
Well, I have it.
What?
I have it. I have the glow. It's like a little fish glow. It's fine. I can have a little fish glow as a treat.
Got all my steps in today. Got a little fish glow.
What?
I have the glow.
I make that expression like that so at least once a session. What?
I have the glow. It's in there to block any other glow.
Oh. Well, I want some.
And to
I
potentially
don't
bring
care.
back my dead mother possibly later if
Yeah.
You guys are blowing my mind.
I don't think we went into this much detail about how you got the glow, which is why I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
what are we looking for?
Well, I mean, I can look for something that's, I guess, that's like what it is in my subspace.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, what did she do when she put it in your head?
I don't remember. I was dead.
it's your excuse for everything. I don't know. I was dead.
was
What do you want
dead.
from me?
Give me a break.
I've been back to life for a day. Back off.
Like 45 minutes, actually.
Don't even talk to me until I've had my coffee.
But you were only dead for like 5 minutes. So it's not that big a deal.
It's like flatliners.
Oof, but I mean, if the glow is what took Nate away from me, then that's my enemy number one.
Yeah, I think it's tricky, right? Because at first I was like, it's really bad. And then it's like, well, and then my aunt, Kenny's mom, used it for what I consider to be good. Because essentially she put the glow in my subspace so that it occupies the glow slot.
Well, can she give it to me?
I mean,
Getting to her is difficult. She's dead.
I died.
So I could find Nate somewhere then?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, she doesn't know what happened. Like, she feels like she lost her body and, like, her soul was just kind of, like, in a last-ditch effort, she, went into her subspace and it, like, threw her spirit just out.
So Nate's soul could be somewhere. He could be somewhere.
I mean, he could be. I don't know. I mean,
It just really depends on how powerful he was. My mom was very gifted subspace user, and in a last-ditch effort, like he said, she sort of hurled herself into the void, her consciousness just beyond subspace, and therefore, it's possible. I don't know.
I don't want you to get your hopes up.
How
you know
that-
what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Well, they're up.
exactly.
So
Well, no, I bring them back. I mean,
if I can find him, if it's possible, I want to find out and take care of this glow, and I want to find this place beyond subspace.
well, hey, those are two things that I'm also very interested in.
Okay.
So,
I'm in.
My theory, whether it's true or not, is that family ties are what brought Lem to my mother after his soul left his body.
hi, I'm Lim, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I called you. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I feel like that family tie, that bond, is what sort of magnetically drew him in.
Oh yeah.
there.
I've got that.
So, I just
He
feel
was
like
my soul mate.
I feel
so
like the only thing
I've got that.
the only way to experiment with that I know of is for you to die. So, maybe till we've had a chance to investigate a little more into how this is happening, we would be careful.
Okay, but that's something. I'll
Yeah.
take it. Enlightening. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But we still have to fight a wolf.
Yeah, but that's going to be a little while.
A couple days.
You guys have like a video game quest log or what else do we gotta do? We gotta fight the wolf?
Kinda. I'm going to experiment with, like, getting rid of the glow. I've never done it before, so. But.
So you gonna take it out of you?
No, that's staying. Because it's there to block other glow. Because you can only have so much glow in your subspace. So yeah, my aunt, Kenny's mom, she helped me out by putting like just a little baby glow in there, just to kind of block any other glow from going in.
Okay. So
That's the plan.
So what is the glow?
It's like it's kind of like an impulse. It's like an impulse that somebody implants in your subspace.
It's like an idea or a way of thinking that's put into your mind by somebody else, so they could fundamentally change the way you behave or the way you think based on what their idea, what the idea is that they put in your head, regardless of whether it's something you would or wouldn't normally do. That takes the stronger it is, the more that's in there, the more precedence it takes over your personal decisions. And fighting it causes you to feel physical pain and to be sick. And you know, his friend Jill is pretty sick with it. She tried to go against the glow that was implanted in her a couple of times in our presence, and it did not bode well for her. She got really ill.
It could kill you.
And yeah, it could definitely kill you if you fight too hard.
So Nate was given a death sentence.
Yes.
It was going to Jzadirune where he could die, or not going to Jzadirune and
He was
die.
he was either given
Possibly.
a death sentence or acquired one through repeated, you know, going in and out of Jzadirune over and over again could have impacted him in that way. That place is powerful. It's a deadly.
But also only certain people can do this glow.
Only there are rare individuals that can willfully and purposely implant it into someone else's mind.
But your mother can do it. But she's somewhere very far away.
Yeah, she's nowhere near reality right now. Like,
So do
As
you
we
know,
know
is
it.
there anyone else? Do you know of anyone else that can do this?
well, possibly his brother or his father. I'm not sure. We
Yeah.
think possibly his father might have that power, but his father's sort of our enemy right now.
I think it goes beyond right now. I think that line's pretty much drawn. I'm gonna give him benefit. You can't give him the benefit of the
The
doubt.
permanent sort of, yeah.
But
So
we'll see.
where's your brother?
In Western Kentucky, where we just came from. So I want to go see him.
But he's also
Yeah, me too.
he's also
Oh,
kind of a bad guy. So
To be clear, we
Well,
think
I'm a bad girl, so let's
yeah, you
let's
sold
go
those
meet your brother.
grapes. I
Yeah.
know, but
Fuck it.
the thing is,
It's insane. $100 for a grape. I just want to try
YOLO.
one.
but the thing is, it's like now I don't know if my siblings are actually bad.
we don't know
A
that
day
they're
ago,
not
I would have told
infected
you
with
that
the
they
glow,
were,
yeah.
but now I don't know because I think that my dad just put glow in each of them, and then
By using your brother?
I don't know. I don't know if he did it or if my brother Ignatius did it. My brother Ignatius has some kind of link to the glow being in my friend Jill, and so I don't know. So I'd like to go.
But you can get it out.
In theory, I could get it out. I've never done it before, and I died. Keep that in mind. Through sheer unluckiness,
Hey, you came back.
I died.
That's even more impressive.
Well, they got me.
Anybody
back.
can die.
They
You
got
came
me.
back.
They got me back.
Well, that's
I
even
did-
more. You guys went.
I
That's
did
like
nothing.
that's like some Greek mythology shit. Go drag your friend back out of hell.
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my point is, I love this optimism and this enthusiasm.
That's all I got.
I love it.
But Ignatius Bruford, we know he is someone who can work with the glow.
We don't know that,
We don't
but
know
we
that.
suspect it highly. Yeah. I don't want to lie to you.
Okay, I'll go find out for sure.
Come with us.
Let's go.
But before we go, and I'll just kind of like look at like her and Blake and Laura Beth. I have something. When I got the power to remove the glow, I was given something else that I couldn't use, and I'll pull out the huckleberry.
Yeah, they both kind of.
Orb.
Well, Blake doesn't look at it. Blake just. Uh huh.
well, we're in her subspace, so
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
can
can he
see.
see?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just like, whoa, I can see that.
As far as we know, we don't really. I mean, this is a thing that can be used by anyone, and you both seem to really want to help and have helped.
What does it do?
Well, it allows you to do things. Stall.
Blind.
wield your subspace powers in a way that helps protect your allies.
Yeah.
What White Power Benji said.
Or best like it's really bad. Be careful. girl.
You're a redheaded Irish.
I bet he's a pedophile.
He's not.
No.
But he knows one.
Yeah, here, take this flyer.
Why do you just carry those around?
It's a warning for people. I'm doing my civic duty. Stop complaining. God.
Josh and I saw a real life in person poster. No, a poster at the park with the guy's face on it and like saying like it was a screenshot of where he had been charged with something and his picture and like a picture of the place where he worked.
Was this in Paducah?
It was in Calvert City.
Remember the name?
There is a pedophile park in Calvert City.
What?
Like a trailer park where like all the sex offenders stay. If you look on Megan's list, you'll see a whole bunch of red dots over here in this trailer park in Calvert City.
So they're far enough from all the schools and playgrounds there. I don't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. But it was like
Luke.
It was a homemade sign. It was like, like in Comic Sans. Like I don't
So the children will read it. Perfect.
Smart.
it didn't say like pedophile or it didn't say sex pest, but something like something like that.
Band name Sex Pest.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I love it. Look at Laura Beth. No, I don't.
We'll put that, we can put that to
No.
a vote later. I don't think I want.
We won't be coming to any of the Sex Pest shows. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't think I want that associated as a TADPOG thing. I could just see that.
Google
No.
Sex Pest and TADPOG.
No thanks.
Not Sex Pest.
They're done. Sold.
Definitely not.
Definitely not Sex Pest. Well, because Irish Lass takes it and holds it. I've never been very good at making friends, I'll be perfectly honest.
Yeah, and I'll be perfectly honest. I'm a little nervous with you handling that, just because
Oh, she throws it.
No.
She throws it to Blake.
Oh, okay.
You handling. And he reaches over and catches it. Oh.
From years of being blind, he doesn't have the eye-hand coordination.
Unintentionally hacky sacks it as he stumbles around the room, tripping over grapes. That was $100 grape, son of a bitch. Yeah, as soon as he catches it, and he absorbs it. Oh, I did what? What'd I do?
You're
our Huckleberry.
That's a cool name.
I know, right? I almost
Man.
chose it just because of the name.
It's almost like I feel like I came up with it. Blake actually helped me come up with a name for it.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Huh. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can open doors and make friends really well?
That seems really cool to me.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I thought I would totally want to do that, but getting rid of the glow seems like a pretty big deal too. So,
And fish is awesome.
fish is all right.
Fried fish is not that bad.
if it's fried.
It's okay.
Don't go too far.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Well, I want to go meet your brother.
Okay.
Yeah, she stands up. Are you guys good at making doors?
Got a door out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Excellent. Let's do this.
Okay. Blake?
Isn't he like bad?
I mean, yes, but again, I'm not sure if it's because of the glow or not.
Well, I think we should get on the same page on what our goal is here.
Okay.
I think this is a horrible idea,
I'm
but I'm willing to let it play out. But I think taking her in her state of pissed offness
I agree.
to your brother when you're going to try to have a calm conversation to figure out what's going on.
I mean, I didn't
is gonna
say.
be hilarious.
I'm just gonna beat the shot out of him. That's all I'm gonna do.
I kind of want to see that. I don't know where you got the idea we were going to have a nice, calm conversation with Ignatius.
Oh, well,
I feel like that was a you thing, not a limb thing.
Okay, well, I thought maybe
Quit being a.
It's 2000. It's fine.
Yeah, quit being.
quit being a I'm trying to come up with an Irish accent way to play pussy.
Yes.
Pussy. Stop being such a pussy. I mean, hey, I'm fine jumping to a boss battle right now. I don't give a shit. Let's go.
Well,
I have a suggestion.
please.
I don't know how this works, but what if we were to approach and attempt to heal Jill first? Would that provide? You think that might provide us some sort of insight into where it originated? I don't know how the healing process works, but
Yeah. I want to get the insight from somewhere else first.
yeah, I mean, I know you don't want to like experiment on
Because I think she's got it
her.
real bad.
Yeah.
Well, which is why I was suggesting we do a sweep of your subspace to figure out, like, where do we need to be looking in subspace to find whatever this is.
Yeah.
You're going to leave yours there, but if we can find out how it's there, is it hidden? Is it in a place? Is it...
Yeah.
If we don't want to screw around, I mean, Ignatius isn't going to let us just play around in his subspace.
Well, that's
We
what
can't
she's
get-
here for.
I'm gonna play that in subspace.
Well, he's also protected
In his-
by
in his
Balthazar, right? Because
flesh
Aurora
space.
said she couldn't get through.
Yeah.
Who's Aurora?
Aurora is my mom. She lives in my subspace because she's,
Is she dead?
I mean, yeah, I guess, kinda, sorta.
So
I mean,
both your mothers are gone. One lives in your head, and the other lives way, way out there.
With a war god, yeah.
yeah,
Pretty much.
this about sums it up. I know.
Like Ares or Mars?
Maybe a little from column A, a little from column B. I don't know. But like, kind of like the kid from Jerry Maguire a little bit.
Oh, okay. Human head weighs 8 pounds. Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
Nailed it. Got it in one.
That's
But-
the thing that doesn't
I
give
bet
you
he'll look
pause.
weird as an adult.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Time will tell, I
There's
suppose.
only a way we can find out. Oh, well.
But yeah, I think that's a good idea, Benji. I think we should go poke around in my head and see what the glow looks like. I do think that it would be a lot of. I think you'd be really It would be really helpful to have you there, Irish lass. But
You can call me Abby.
Abby, but kind of worried about your safety a little bit because
You see, she has her hair up in some, it's down, but it's up in some braids, and she starts undoing it. And as she pulls everything out of it, you see it lights on like neon fire, super bright red, like a soul weapon. And you see she whips it around, and as she points her head, you see it's like a whip, and you see a fiery crack wherever it lands. I'll be fine.
I love that. It's
She-
like Kabuki
she can
Quantum
ball.
Fighter.
That's my favorite game.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to hear that. I don't.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's a really good one. I like that hair a lot. But okay, if you insist on coming alone, then you can't come to my house. We have to lure Ignatius somewhere else.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. I just don't want anything to happen to you because if something happens to you, then no one will ever find Nate. Keep that in mind. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you that if you're not careful,
Okay. All right. That makes a certain amount of sense.
Unless she has to die to find Nate, in which case.
Oh, kamikaze. All right.
Kenny,
Where's your dad? Where's your dad? Where are they all? I can throw them at me. See,
we'll take it. We'll figure that out.
you
But I
see,
think
Blake
Benji's-
okay. I'm most effective in subspace. And if Ignatius can throw on the glow, we don't want him in anybody's subspace. So maybe I won't go.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just going to do some of this. And he just kind of waves his staff in the air.
I mean,
Be our guy in the chair.
I could be your oracle. That's a thing in 2000, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, why don't we take a quick jaunt over to your subspace, see what we can find, and then
Sure.
go from there.
Okay.
It's inexorably linked with mine, so I suppose we could open the door and then use before we cross back into Paducah, kind of sidestep into yours.
I'm all for that. That's kind of your specialty. So
It's a thing, right? He and I have our subspaces are somewhat intertwined.
Oh, yeah, they totally are.
So before we exit the door, we go in the door but don't come out yet, and we can get into his subspace and do the looking that we're looking to do. Yeah. Okay. So we can do that.
But
Yeah.
you guys are all connected to Blake and Irish Lass
Oh, so we can just go there from right here.
because you've been in their subspaces, so you're connected.
Okay.
We don't even have to go back out to the door. We can just now jump over.
awesome. I'll make a door.
Make a subspace power check.
Crap.
But is it easier when you're in subspace?
Yeah, I'd say that's to open a door to your own subspace like that, like DC 10.
Can I have some help?
Yeah, I got you. No, I don't.
Blake assisted.
Thanks, Blake. Yeah, that is a 15.
Yeah, because you, and then just like Chrono Trigger, just a 2-star door spins into existence.
It's so hard.
You made it look easy.
Thanks. It's really hard to do, though. Okay, I'll open the door.
I don't know, you want us all to go in?
I mean, yeah.
All right. Yes, she goes. Everyone gets up and files in. And then as soon as you all walk in, you see a blue light spin down and Aurora appears.
Hey, Mom.
Hi. Wow, this is a lot of people.
Yeah. This is Abby. Abby, this is my mom, Aurora.
Ah, well, okay. Very nice to meet you, ma'am.
She has awesome hair.
She does, yeah. So does your mom.
And this is Blake and Laura Beth.
Because, yeah, Blake's just Geordie LaForge going like crazy back and forth. Wow. And Laura Beth still looks thoroughly freaked out. Have I seen, are you a ghost? Have I seen multiple ghosts? I went from 0 to 2 ghosts in like an hour.
It's a lot of ghosts.
Wow, okay. Fine.
So a lot has transpired. I don't know how much you already know about that. I don't. Okay.
Some, yeah. I could see. Once you were gone, I couldn't see you.
Okay.
But since you've been back, I could see some things.
Okay. What do you?
But I've heard you talk, so I know you saw Amy.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
Okay. I just heard you talk about it. I didn't get to see that. I would have loved to have seen that.
I really wanted her to come back, and she really wanted to come back. But we're gonna have to figure out a way to do that.
Yeah, I guess we can't. Without a body to go back to, we're in the joined subconscious.
Yes.
Okay. And you have some of her glow?
I do. Have you noticed it anywhere?
I just heard you. Well, no.
Okay.
I haven't gone looking for it. It should be in the deepest parts of your subspace.
Okay.
That's where it's most effective.
Okay. Well, Benji had the good idea that we find it so that we know what we're looking for. Well, you know that. You heard all that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're here to find it.
Well, no offense. Do you want me to go or us to go? Because taking somebody to the deepest parts of your... Not that I don't trust anybody, but that's a very vulnerable place.
Well, that's okay. I mean...
I'll go with you.
Okay. I mean, I think everybody here's fine. I mean...
Okay.
No?
Trying to be diplomatic, but
Like, I don't trust myself to go, but if you're cool, I'm cool.
I think that your mom is right. It's probably really personal, and that most of us should not.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So then the three of us will go?
That's probably the most.
You, me, and Kenny?
Family.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You guys gonna be okay here?
Yeah, can you like summon a ping pong table?
Do you need
or something?
anything? Boom. Ping pong table. Boom. There's 2 paddles even.
Blake grabs one. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'll make another ping pong table.
Laura Beth just like, yeah, he's really competitive. He's going to do this a lot.
I'll summon a table full of grapes and all kinds of
All right.
vegan snacks for you.
Yeah, grapes work.
So basically, looks like to the three of you, you see them, looks like they accelerate far away very quickly. So if you guys just travel deeper into your subspace.
But they really fell for that?
Start placing glow everywhere.
So what would Lim's safe space look like?
Oh boy, I don't know. It probably looked like, I mean, he's probably needed a safe space for a really long time. So it probably even looks like a children's book, like something he would take comfort in when he was a child. Maybe like, kind of looks like maybe the drawings from like, where the wild things are. Maybe
Okay.
maybe something like that, kind of looks like that island or whatever, but it's all like drawn. It doesn't look real. It's like, you're standing on illustrations, essentially.
So yeah, it's not long before then you guys would find a circular wooden door, animated style look where it's like very obvious wood, big circle, knob. It's just like, okay, well, it's probably in here somewhere then.
All right. I haven't been here in a little while.
Yeah, you usually don't unless you really need to.
I'll open the door.
And when you open it up, it immediately fills full of jungle. It's just like the Wild Things are, where everything looks kind of 2D-ish. The colors, the animation. I would say there might even be the Wild Things roaming around. Or would Lynn be a dinosaur kid?
I mean, probably.
So probably anything you would have enjoyed that made you happy can be found here if you look hard enough for it.
Okay.
Because you guys, as you start walking around, but even though it's the jungle, it almost seems like the stuff moves out of the way for you. You don't have to move or fight anything as you go through. It makes its own path for you.
Druid.
I guess till you eventually come out to the shoreline, and then off in the distance, you can see an island way out there from the water. It looks like there's a light, like a lighthouse back there on it.
Head towards that. I mean, does that look familiar? I mean, is it like it's been there before, or is it,
yeah, that will probably look somewhat new.
Okay.
So then you guys are on I think they're on a boat at one point where the Wild Things are.
I think so.
Like an animated boat going back and forth. Because as soon as you sort of step out on it, it draws itself into existence.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as you step on it, and then it just starts going that way, sort of comic, like the Six Flags ship that just goes back and forth as you make your way there, and the sea that looks like cardboard arches just kind of going up and down and up and down.
I feel like we're all kids' drawings with like stick hands and stuff, smiling and riding on the boat.
I like
that. You hear something rolling around somewhere in the floor of the boat, and you see it rolls over to hit your foot, and it's a purple crayon.
Oh. Harold missed that.
And then you pull up and you dock, and then the ship disappears and you're on the small island, and you see trees and things all around, light coming through it. So she just motions, this is for you. So
all right. I'll head towards that lighthouse.
Yeah. So as you go forward, and then there's now you get to a lighthouse, and it doesn't look drawn. It looks old and weathered, and that gives Aurora pause. I'm sure I never took you here.
There's always a lighthouse, Mom.
There's always a lighthouse. But this is from up north. This is from when Amy and I were kids.
Oh.
So
you recognize this?
I guess it makes sense. Yes.
I see.
She and I would play around one of these.
It does make sense that she would use this.
Okay. So she goes and opens up this door. Okay, let's go up.
Yeah.
You guys climb a long way until you come to the open up a door at the top, and you see what looks like a bright golden skill crystal from Final Fantasy Tactics. Looks like it's in the middle, emitting a super bright light. And then once you guys walk in and look at it, then you see something in it. And you see it looks pressing up against the glass. You see Amy.
Is this a conscious apparition of Amy, or is this like a reflection of her, a part of her?
Well, you see it moves over to the edge of the crystal, and it looks at both of you. Wow, I didn't think this would happen.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Mom.
Hi. And she got her hands up against the crystal.
Yeah, I'm there.
Wow.
You did say you leave a piece of yourself, right?
Yeah, you're right.
You literally do.
I literally left a piece of myself. I mean, where I've put the glow in before, I don't remember it being like this. So I don't know if it happens. Because you see she closes her eyes. Yeah, I can still see everything over there.
Oh.
So you're in both places at once.
Yeah.
Neat.
Wow, okay. It looks like she leans up against the side of the crystal.
So how you been?
You couldn't see here before?
No, I just feel like there wasn't, I don't know. I guess I was just here, but once you guys came, I
Focused?
came to attention.
Interesting.
Okay. And she, like, Aurora comes up and puts her hands on the glass, and she does the same thing. Rory. And you see they both start crying. Wow, okay. Well, I guess that begs the question then. What do you want to do?
I feel like for right now, I feel like we did what we came to do.
We're trying to get a sense of where the glow lives within someone's subspace to better understand how to help, for Lim to help someone who's affected by it. And I can't
exist anywhere in their subspace. I've experimented with that, but if you place it just haphazardly, it's much easier to ignore. You put it in the deepest part, and it's going to be a lot stronger.
Well, I couldn't help but notice that, given the description of how a slight bit of glow was placed in Lim, just this minor, tiny, little insignificant suggestion is glowing this brightly. I can only imagine a stronger impulse being implanted and how tough that might be to overcome,
And maybe way easier to notice.
True. Yeah, we did kind of have to actively hunt this down. Like we had to make our way to it, as opposed to, in Jill's case, maybe we're looking at it's like bright as the sun in there. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm curious about. What if you take me out?
I thought about that, but I like the original idea.
Yeah, I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, no, I think this is...
And I guess I'm always here.
I really like this, actually.
Yeah.
And fish is all right. As long as it's fried.
Fuck, I did too good of a job. Yeah, your mom looks at you. Really?
I guess.
You would never eat that as a baby.
I know.
I think as much as I would like...
I tried to puree Captain D's all the time, and you refused it.
I believe it.
I'd mix it with Pepsi, and you just wouldn't take it.
Now that's unheard of.
I think under the circumstances, I'd like nothing more than to try to bring you out. However, until we've kind of checked off some boxes on our list, it might be better to leave you here for now until we know it's safe for both Lim and you.
And you can always talk to her.
You're always here, so, at least I know I have a place I can come and see you, with Lim's permission, of course.
Well, I was about to ask Mom if she'd make a tunnel or something. I mean, I don't know. For you to use if you want to come visit her.
Well, now that your subspaces interconnect, and now that you've been here, and if you want him here, you should just be able to come here.
Okay, cool. Well, I think for now that's best, because we don't know what's going to happen if we try to bring you out, either to you or to Lim, and we've got some pretty pressing business to take care of. His friend Jill is super sick. We need to help her, and we've got a battle coming with some pretty powerful people, and I think we just need all the caution we can muster at this point.
Yeah. And you see Amy stops and she looks behind her. What? Okay. You see she stops, she looks out, and then looks like her eyes close for a second. When they open back up, her facial expression changes.
Possible husband. This is interesting.
Who does that sound like?
Specchio's voice is coming out of her face.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Of course. Oh, we talked about this before you left.
Yeah, but I thought that...
Eventually, if this Jill thing doesn't work out. Right.
I'm kind of set on that, though, at least for...
You are very handsome. Are you married?
He's not.
No.
I may be in the market for the spouse. I'm the war god Specchio.
Heard about you, Specchio.
Yes.
Nice to meet you there.
Well, good to meet you as well.
Well,
no offense, I got my eye on this redhead back here. You should, with the hair.
Well, I may be, Amy, what do they call it?
and you see it switches back to Amy. Specchio,
What do they call it?
polyamory?
Yes, I am polyamorous. I will marry the both of you.
Is that a musical?
Amy, is this amusing?
No, Specky. You see, she eventually. Okay, well, that's a thing we can do. So I'm not going to worry about that for a second.
What the?
That was like Beetlejuice.
I think Specchio might be Beetlejuice. I'm just saying. Specchio.
All right, well, I guess if you're going to go after the glow, I think what Specchio was originally going to get at before he derailed himself would be, I don't think everyone is going to be like this. I don't want to hurt you or guard this space.
Right.
I bet if you find the glow somewhere else, it won't just be a friendly version of the glowworm.
Yeah, I kind of assume that, but it's good. It's good to receive that information.
Like I bet it'll be a boss
expert.
battle like every time. If I'm gonna like use my RPG brain.
Right.
Yeah.
Same. Same.
Could you conjure me a Super Nintendo?
In the crystal?
Yeah, sure. See if you can.
I can try. I will try.
Make a subspace power check DC 10.
And Amy, I'm telling you,
I'll do it. There you go.
I'm not very good at that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the whole thing pops up in the crystal. Oh, okay. All right. I'm good. It's fine. And hopefully maybe I can still watch movies in here. Okay, well, it's whatever. Thank you.
Hey, that's all your guy there. All
She
right.
looks at you. You see, she tries very, very hard. She holds out Rory, and she looks at Aurora. Oh, when she moves her hand, and your shirt changes to that old Van Halen T-shirt that you used to wear that has the holes in the paint that she has on.
Nice. Cool. This goes so good with my duster.
Okay, well, I'll be here then. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy this worked out the way it did.
Me too. I'll be here too as well.
Very cool.
Obviously.
Thank you. And I guess if you need any knowledge that the war god might have, I can ask him since I'm over there too.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll think about that.
He is intelligent. He knows a lot of old things. So
Exactly when will Lavos appear on Earth?
So I guess we got what we came for.
Yes.
Knowledge.
That Lavos will attack in 1999
Exactly.
last year.
Last year. Lavos will attack last year.
That was weird.
Remember when Lavos
My brain did not like that at all.
It took out Ginger Pickles.
Yeah, that's what happened to
The pickle. All right, well, let's head back. Maybe see if we can make our way towards righting this Jill wrong.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that as our next quest.
If you're gonna ride Jill, shouldn't you do it right?
I don't understand.
I say righting this Jill wrong.
So then you guys can make it back to prime subspace where everybody's playing ping pong and eating grapes.
It's Prime Day in Subspace. Hello.
Make
Doing
a
everything I can to beat Blake. Just,
make a dex check.
God, I'm gonna spend a blue chip. A 10.
No, he trounces you the first game.
Oh wow, Blake. That was all right.
And I'm fucking blind too.
Well,
Damn.
not right now. You're not.
No, I am blind here.
He just starts waving the paddle around aimlessly. Man,
You're not Daredevil.
who says
Don't think you get past
I'm
me.
subspace daredevil?
No, that's,
I didn't say you're not Subspace Daredevil. I just said you're not Daredevil.
But I am subspace.
Agreed.
Blake Wood, subspace
You
daredevil.
are Subspace Daredevil.
I'm watching him very, very carefully throughout the game. 15.
Oh, it's closer, but he beat you again.
Okay, do I see him? He's not using subspace powers or
He's
anything?
not. I rolled a 16. Here, play one more game.
21.
You won that one. He's like, best out of 3.
I mean,
won.
you do.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm back. I won. Don't worry about it.
So how'd that go?
It went pretty well. It looked like the glow was a lighthouse, but that's because of my aunt's personality, her experiences. But I don't think we're gonna have a problem finding any glow. I think it was.
We think in a situation like, for example, with Jill, it's going to be very, very apparent.
It wasn't
Noticeable.
It's not looking for a key in Jzadirune.
No, we don't have to look for. Given that we didn't have terribly a lot of trouble finding a relatively minor glow within Lem's subspace, within his kind of safe place, that was easy to find. With it being worse, I think it's going to be very apparent.
See, Aurora says, though, granted, I did assume the deepest part of subspace, and we have the person who could take us directly to it.
Right.
It will probably not be the same way going into someone from the outside without them being a part of it and trying to find
Especially someone who's not naturally a subspace user.
Yeah.
So.
It may be dangerous and tough to do, but it's also not like trying to make a, DC 30 investigation check kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's
true.
achievable.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. It's like we're not looking for a needle in a haystack. We're just
I mean, do you know Jill on a deeply personal level?
yeah, Lem.
We hang out sometimes.
I mean, if her subconscious trusts you, maybe it'll be easier. Or if you know things we could try to pull up and look for.
I think her subconscious would trust me. Yeah.
Or take her out on a date, buy her some flowers, get her to tell you her innermost secrets.
Buy her flowers?
Girls like that.
Maybe they don't. Maybe not all of them.
Well, especially considering that Jill's glow is centered around being loyal and faithful to her boyfriend Scott.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Like, she's probably got somewhere in her subspace that's sort of dedicated to Scott, whether she likes it or not. So finding
absolutely.
Trying to take her out on a date and romance her is probably going to trigger her response of, I've got to get back to Scott.
Right. But see, I'm thinking that if we deal with Ignatius, who we think put the glow
he
in
at
the
least
first
had a
place,
hand in it. Yeah.
then we can maybe weaken that glow. And I can do experimentation on him and not Jill.
What if we can't get in Ignatius' subspace because Balthazar has it protected. Because Aurora
I
can't
haven't
get
been
in.
able to get into it. That's true.
Let me ask you this. What happens when somebody who has somebody else's glow implanted in them dies? So in other words, if you were to actually die, not you, your sister were to actually die with this in his subspace, what would happen to him?
The subspace, it remains.
But it wouldn't kill him or anything.
No.
But it would.
So
The suggestion becomes a part of him at that point.
That sounds real bad.
well, I guess that's my point too. Is like if we fuck things up with Ignatius, there's going to be no saving Jill.
Repercussions.
Maybe.
Fine, let's do Jill first, and then I want to talk to Ignatius.
That begs the question, how do we get into Jill's subspace?
I'll have to make a tunnel.
She'll have to tunnel in, and I know your Lem it's kind of a thing with you about it's kind of gross, as you put it, to sort of implant ourselves into someone else's subspace without their knowledge.
Yeah. Well, let me just talk to her about it.
Yeah, but then Ignatius will know we're looking for it because presumably he could see what's going on.
Right. I think he's going to know. I think it's just going to let him know earlier, which, does stink, but
you're wanting to go, we should do you think we should confront him directly about it?
Originally I did, but, Benji brings up a really good point that his subspace is guarded. There's no way that we could, enter Ignatius's subspace currently. So, it does seem like Jill's the right route.
Yeah. We could approach him in subspace,
in
but
the
then
meat
again,
space, but
that could go wrong pretty quick.
Right. And I already have, in a way, confronted him or asked him about it. But yeah, I know that strategically, and I'm sure that Specchio himself would probably even say, don't talk to Jill about this, but I'd really like to talk to Jill about this before we go in her subspace.
Why don't you go talk to Jill and
Well, we can sidestep back into mine and then out the Paducah door.
Yeah.
And come out of subspace altogether. And
Okay.
then at this point, you're driving the bus, Lim. What do you want to do? You want to go see if we can find Jill and talk to her first?
Yeah, I just want to talk to Jill and just get some kind of, at least let her know what's going on, because I mean it's her soul essentially that
Right.
I don't think it's right to leave her out of it and just
Exactly.
make all these decisions. And obviously she's under the influence of the glow, so
Well, we should.
take that.
Speaking of glow, as we come out of the portal, are our rings still not glowing?
No, you're not glowing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're in Ireland now. Oh, you mean back?
We're back in Paducah now.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming we're going out the door that I made earlier.
I'm going to buy some alcohol from Beef O'Brady's.
Okay.
Like some whiskey.
One
some Beef
alcohol,
O'Brady's
please.
whiskey.
Beef O'Brady's brand
Yes.
Irish whiskey.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll splurge. Do you have anything? Top shelf.
Nope.
Okay, that's it, huh?
Top shelf, bottom shelf. It's all Beef O'Brady's brand Irish whiskey.
Well, never mind.
Band name.
All right, fine. I'll take it.
It tastes like whiskey and au jus sauce mixed together.
Do you accept a American dollar?
No one does. Oh, it's a gold coin though.
Oh, right.
Right.
How about a nickel?
That thing we slit our mother's throats for.
Yeah, those.
No, yeah. Money. It's conveniently money spins the same the whole way around in this game. Here we go.
Great. Perfect. I love it. All right. I'll buy one Beef O'Brady whiskey. How much is that?
1 silver.
Okay.
Jill, I brought you a really nice present from Ireland.
I need you to drink this entire bottle, and then I have some questions.
Well, I imagine it was just like on the rocks, like in a in a glass. I want this glass too. So here's an extra silver.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure. Beef O'Brady's brand glass.
Etched with Beef O'Brady's.
Fancy.
That's how we do it, Irish Beef O'Brady's.
Wow. Is all of Ireland
That's how we
as
got
nice
this
as
awesome
this?
real estate in the very center of Dublin.
Lim is now just Julius from Trailer Park Boys, constantly walking around with a little cup of alcohol.
And a breathalyzer.
You could be vegan Randy.
Randy Bo Bandy. He was just in Louisville doing like a show not
Was he
long
really?
ago.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
He had like the something burger tour. He was going around and he was in Louisville. I thought, man, I would fucking love to go to that.
As you guys are leaving, Abby looks like she pulls you aside, Liz. So they're not good guys, right?
They're good guys.
They ever like slapped your ass or anything? And they're
Sometimes they say things that are questionable, but overall they're good.
that's just men, I guess. Okay, I'll trust you.
Sometimes they make fun of the fact that I killed a guy with a fucking brick. They did call me Double D for like a week. Other than that.
Okay, so you guys exit subspace with the plan of now going to talk to Amy. Not Amy, to Jill.
Yeah.
I don't think we all need to go to talk to Jill.
It might be a little overwhelming.
Yeah, I think Lim should go talk to Jill. We can do whatever, but that needs to be his thing because this is going to be weird as shit coming from him. Like if the 7 of us or whatever at this point show up. Like,
Maybe Lem should not go by himself because we don't know exactly what has been implanted in her brain.
Oh,
So
no, I
she
mean, he
might have
doesn't.
some sort of like Manchurian candidate protocol.
Well, yeah, I
Step for
get.
lives.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not going to go into her subspace yet.
But even
Freudian
talking to her, we
protocol.
don't know what she's been programmed to do. So
Execute Order 66.
I mean, you're right, but I don't like that. I don't like thinking about
So
that.
as you guys are going to leave, that's when you hear a loud, booming sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh, no.
And then there's a huge gust of wind that follows it. And you see Blake, Laura Beth, and Irish Lass all get pushed through the door of subspace and it closes. And then you hear
"Hey, you guys have changed a lot. I wonder how much." "Don't worry, I brought a friend."
And as you turn around, we'll end the session there.
Fucking Chupon. As soon as you said sneeze, oh, no. No.
Thanks for listening, everybody. You can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher, Not SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Play, all over the place. I think we're still good for next week, but it's the week after that. I think you're...
I'm out August, the first week of August.
Okay.
So we'll do something, I guess.
Do something. Go. Or actually, I think I have to be in Cincinnati next week, if we want to record on a different day or do something different.
Okay.
We'll
I was hoping you were going to say actually you were going to be in Cincinnati the first week of August, because that is where I will be the first week of August, and that would have been really cool. Ian could have just come up to Cincinnati too and just record there.
I'll just come along and we'll record in Cincinnati. I can work remotely. I can work from anywhere. As long as I've got the internet, I'm good.
So, all these episodes are up on TADPOG.com, up on YouTube. Let's see. Hey, I've started streaming some, so come on. Hey, check it out on YouTube. Get some more subscribers. And in the meantime, hey, do you want to send us something? We got a package today, so next time we do a regular episode, we'll open that. You can send that to TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. Do you want to call us? We'll take some calls eventually, 270-883-2555. Most importantly is that Patreon. Ian, do you have a list of our executive producers?
I do have a list of those. And before I do that, I'm just going to say a little teaser. Coming up, hopefully next week, I'll be making an announcement about an exciting new promotion we've come up with. Further details to come. I'm just going to leave you with that. And keep you interested. It is directly tied to Patreon, and I think you'll dig it. But for now, you are legally required to listen to this list of executive producers. These are the wonderful people that donate $20 or more per month to the cause.
The glow implanted in your subspace demands it.
We have implanted the glow into these people, and they donate $20 or more per month.
That's the only reason.
That's the only explanation.
It takes a long time.
It does. It really does. So I'm going to read the list now, starting with Cousin David Galino, Temporal Eternal Savior Cubicle Monkey Plinko Nick Price, Executive Producer Dick Dougie, Enthusiast Jeff Miners, Master Cycle Baron Kevin Link, Bantha Master, Gamebug Prime Nathan Eaton, Matt Gentile, a.k.a. Gentle G, congratulations on your marriage. Usurper Grimm, Princess Banana Hammock, Flavor Trick, Taryn Landon, Pinball Archmaze, Chris Edler. We're sorry you couldn't be on this episode. Platinum member Brett Miller, Sandwich Pope Phil Hawkins, Nate from Utah, first-time caller, and last but not least, Sick Jake. We're sorry you fell for the marketing. Thank you, guys.
So no one new to Patreon. Thank you very much for everyone hanging in there. I know times are tough. It sucks all the way around, so... Every little bit helps, and thank you very, very much. Let's see. Our theme for this is it's Anna Monoguchi. What is it again? Mess by Anna Monoguchi. Although apparently I got a copyright infringement whenever I did Flora and Fauna for one of the songs. So despite the fact it's on Free Music Archive, YouTube still didn't like it. But Mess is okay. How do we want to close this one out?
As our favorite Beef O'Brady employee.
All right. Perfect. So until next time.
Tropical Capricorn.
This whiskey is fine.
Feck off.
Feck shite.
Feck shade.
Feck shite.
Howler.
Howler?
So, as you're turning around, Lim, your cell phone rings.
I'll answer it.
Hey, Lim.
Link?
Yeah, I'm over here behind the ping pong table.
Okay.
I've been here. I just keep forgetting.
I'm so
here.
sorry. I keep forgetting to. There's just a lot that's going on right now.
I know, it's really scary. Don't turn around yet. But before you do, I don't know. I'm not really into the band name. Do you have any other ideas? Something I could do while you guys deal with this. I'm going to sit over here and just draw it.
Uh,
Whisper.
Okay, sorry. I'll put my cut my hand over the phone. It's Link. He says, don't turn around. And he wants to know about the band name. He wants to do drawings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Any ideas?
Something involving Beef O'Brady's.
Right?
McBeefOBradyHands.
Did you say McBeefOBradyHands? Okay. Yeah, I like that.
I meant more like O'Brady hand, like O'Houlihan. But
I was thinking Edward Scissorhands, but he had like beef.
Yep, me too.
I like that. I like that I wasn't the only one who had that
McBeefOBradyHands.
weird image just show up in my brain.
It can be a Scotsman playing a
Edward Scissorhands in a Beef O'Brady's uniform with just beef hands.
just like sausage for fingers.
I like, I think we're going to go with... I think we're going to go with beef... I think we're going to go with McBeefO'Brady.
Oh, like Edward Scissorhands. I love it.
Yeah, like that, I think.
Okay, cool.
Can you work with that?
I'm going to work with that. Well, you can go ahead and turn around now.
Perfect. Can we actually get in touch with the real Link and have him draw that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm going to write that down before I forget it.